All right. So you can press the button now.
Didn't
Oh shit! Are we recording?
Didn't you hear how the joke was told before you were speaking about your board game on the phone?
Probably did. Hey everybody, and welcome to Everything About Nothing.
And
Nothing about everything.
I'm Oscar.
I'm Tommy.
I'm fitting.
Welcome back, I guess.
Thank
As
you.
usual.
I'm sure I'm sure you are reoccurring listeners to this podcast by this point, right?
But of course.
Right.
Right.
Sorry. Go on.
Yeah, I'll go on. So, how you doing, boys?
I'm doing great! Full of energy, never stops. I'm just splurting out energy over here.
Yeah, I guess that's what happens when you spend an entire day lacing about in like a school building or whatever the fuck.
Then what the fuck is your excuse?
What?
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 I lace around effectively at home. Thank you very much.
I have perfected doing nothing.
How is it that I have more energy than you guys combined?
Because you have done something.
Shouldn't that make me less
No.
energible?
In fact, lacing around gives you less energy than doing stuff.
Yep.
It's kind of crazy. Like, I mean, of course, vacation. If you have short times, if you have short rests of I'm doing nothing between acts of doing stuff, then you get more energy. But spending long time doing nothing just tells your body, yeah, we don't need to make energy. Like, we don't do that much.
Yeah.
How much is a long time?
4+ hours.
What is
I've
it?
done more than that and not lose energy. What?
That's good for you.
Okay.
Okay. I was gonna say, I don't know, a week? I think a week is when you adapt to doing stuff. Or
not
not doing stuff.
So after a week of not doing stuff, you get more tired.
I think so.
Okay, fair.
I mean, that feels about right. You go on vacation to like the fucking Bahamas or something, and you just lace around the pool, taking in the sunlight, drinking pina coladas.
Yeah, you want pina coladas?
For a week. That's nice, and then it's just like, and honestly, a week feels a bit too long. Like 4 days.
What the fuck are you on? Of course, a vacation should be at least 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, but like, how much of that week can like in continuation can you spend lacing about doing nothing?
Oh man, I could probably do it more.
Yeah, it's probably when you know that it's gonna end that you would find it relaxing. The moment you know, oh, this is gonna continue for an unspecified amount of time, that's when you start to like get. I'm not sure. I guess depressed is the word.
World.
I've started developing this thought that there is no such thing as laziness. It's just depression.
Well, no.
There's levels of depression.
Well, no. There is a thing called laziness, and it is literally when you have a lot of energy and you just feel like I don't fucking care and just lay on the couch.
That sounds like depression to me.
No, depression is like, fuck, I could probably do this, but no, I feel hurt inside my feelings and emotions. In a more respectable way, but...
Yeah, depression is not feeling sad.
No.
You're constantly, like, hurting yourself in your emotions.
Nope. Nope. That's a step beyond. Base depression is just you don't feel excitement.
Yep. I mean,
You're just numb.
I've spent a lot of years depressed, and one of the best descriptions I heard was depression is not sadness, it's anger, but it's anger turned towards the self.
What did I say?
Sad and hurt yourself in your feelings. Ooh, hair flip, dark hair, new hair dye, piercings.
You make it sound like an emo fantasy.
Yeah, they are. There is a romanticization of depression in emo culture. I feel like, although don't feel like I've explored emo culture. So what the fuck am I talking about?
You look like an emo.
That's
The fuck I do? Okay,
You first-
hey,
No.
you tell him.
Exactly. No.
Yeah, last episode.
Excuse. No. Excuse
no,
me.
you shut the
no,
fuck up.
You shut
He's
the fuck up.
talking.
No, you shut the fuck
He's
up.
talking.
No. I'm gonna stop both of you right here.
You
and I'm
crawl
gonna-
out of the corner
I'm
and you
gonna
say your thing.
I'm gonna say you look like someone that would freeze in a small breeze.
Dad and dad are fighting.
Yeah, not only are you telling me that I look like someone who would freeze in a breeze, you're telling me that I look emo. In
Well,
my,
I take it
my
back.
fucking polo shirt and red pants with and red socks with snowmen on them.
Yeah, you look like a clown.
Make up your mind.
Are clowns the original emo?
Yes, haven't you seen the picture where
That
clown cries?
That makes a lot of sense. The makeup,
Yeah,
the clothes, the
Yeah.
attitude.
yeah, and the act that they always have to do.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are literally just portraying.
emos are clowns. We solved it. We did it, folks.
Yep.
Thank you for listening to our podcast. We are going to go get our Nobel Prize.
Fuck yeah, I will take money for this.
What?
What? I would take money for this.
Where's the money?
The Nobel Prize.
It's just a symbolic thing.
No, the Nobel Prize gives you like 1 million, I believe, in either euro, dollars, or Swedish crowns.
Every time?
Yes, that's the whole thing. He has a fund that literally grows with money every time, and every time a award gets given out with the Nobel Prize recognition, you also get money from the fund, which is a million, I believe, maybe more.
What's the? I need to study this fund because this is crazy.
According to Google AI, the Nobel Prize money is currently 11 million Swedish crowns.
So yeah.
If the prize is shared among multiple people, the prize sum is shared between them.
Okay, what is this fund?
Did you
about?
know this?
No.
He is the father of dynamite.
Yeah.
He is the father of a lot of other like inventions.
Yeah.
And he took all that money before he died and put it into a fund to make it grow and to make this Nobel Prize award thing. Well, he started it as well to make that everyone that because it's the Nobel Prize is categorized in very specific areas that, in my opinion, I don't know if it's true, is working towards world peace, right? So if you do the right thing of a humanitarian level, you get rewarded with both the award and money from the fund which he created.
Well, okay, slow your horses. There's just one peace prize per year.
What?
There's just one peace prize per year.
No.
So let's slow our
No.
horses.
You have the Nobel Prize of Literature. You have the Nobel Prize of people who have saved people. I don't know names. I'm not good with names and stuff. You have a war thing. But the thing is, you can have multiple prizes during one ceremony with different categories, but every category in the Nobel Prize is not always filled because you have to be specific with those kinds of things to win the Nobel Prize, right?
How many hundreds of prizes do they give out each?
Oh, I don't think it's hundreds.
The Nobel Prize is an international prize that goes out to people who made meaningful impacts in physics, chemistry, medicine, literature, and for peace.
Yeah, exactly.
Are there only 5 categories?
I believe so. But yeah, you don't need much more to go towards like better humanity, I believe.
Wait, so not only do we have this unnecessarily large banquet that comes with every ceremony, we now also have millions of euro going into these into these people who happen to do the best job that year of
Yeah.
Well, it's just a little bit more than 1 million euro.
Yeah.
11 million SEK, so a little bit more than a million euro.
Don't say sex.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I said SEK.
You
Yeah.
did sex.
I
Anyway, yes. What's your point?
I forgot.
What were we talking about?
I don't know.
The prize
Oh, cool.
money.
I have, what's that? 20 minutes to just cut out? Cheers, boys.
What? No, this is gonna be in the episode.
I'm sure there was a really rich vein of why we were discussing all this.
Well, education.
How are you doing?
Yeah,
Seem a bit down today.
I think I am.
Oh.
I think I've been down for like, I don't know, maybe 2, but at least 1 week I've been on a steady decline.
Is it because you have inability to do stuff?
Yes.
Mm.
My inability to make my body do stuff that I wanted to do.
Damn.
Yeah, I've been fairly okay with it for, well, half my life now, but I don't know, this year, and I guess I have small episodes whenever it flares up where I get a bit more down, but this year it's been impacting me because I feel like I should do stuff. It feels like very necessary stuff, and it doesn't feel like difficult things to do. Like going shopping or hanging out with you guys or hanging out with other people or just calling someone and be like, hey, do you want to do something? Those things seem like I should just enjoy them or just do them. But this past week I've gone shopping for groceries and I've felt dead afterwards. When I made lunch or dinner today, I started at like 12 and I got done at 6 and I was dead halfway through. So I don't know. I think I'm more affected by my body than I usually thought I was.
I just realized I don't think the listeners ever been informed of what your conditions is.
Is that something you want to disclose?
Do you would be willing to
I
tell
am
them?
an open book. I have MS. In a nutshell, MS just is my immune system eats my nervous system.
Oof.
Yeah.
An autoimmune disease.
Indeed, autoimmune disease. But I'm on the best medication we have, I think, worldwide. So I don't know what it's called in English, but it's a medicine that doesn't fix any problems. It just stops new problems from coming.
Mm.
So basically, all of the problems I have from all of the damage I've already gotten are gonna stick with me, and they're not gonna get worse by the disease. They're gonna get worse because I'm gonna get older. But I'm not gonna get new ones, so that's positive.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's not only positive, it's great. We don't want you to suffer more than you already do, and we always wish you to be the greatest and have the best, what should you say, the best outcome of whatever is possible in your state that you are in now.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Also, now that you know now that you feel so shitty, you know that there will be a time when I do not feel this shitty.
Yeah. It will probably come.
Not that easy to see though.
Come.
So you said sex and you said come. What
And
the
you're
fuck
the
am I
only-
gonna say?
I don't know. Think of something. Think
I don't
of
know.
something seriously dirty right now.
Balls!
That's
He
pretty
said-
funny.
he said
That's
balls.
he said balls, and he said it in a funny voice.
He did.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's the sort of comedy our listeners come here for.
Yep.
Imagine
the
if
one.
I said I didn't do that and someone else did.
Yeah. Well, it's good thing. Well, at least the Nobel Prize is a bit on track, because there is a prize on education, and it is a big ceremony that is, while not entertaining, it's there.
Yeah.
It is pretty entertaining. Have you seen it?
No.
Of course, you can say it's not entertaining if you haven't seen it.
And what I've seen from it is the Nobel Prize dinner, which is a bunch of famous and rich people sitting in a room while people, there's a news, not a newscast, there's a group of reporters commenting on their clothes.
Well, that is the Nobel dinner.
Sitting with who and gossiping about all the.
But the Nobel dinner is when you give out the rewards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't care who wins the award.
No, but you care about what you. What I should say is more like, yeah, you don't care about the people who does it. You care about what they do. You should. It's
Usually
impressive.
it's not something I will understand anyway.
But,
I appreciate the fact that people are making strides in chemistry, physics, and doing good things for peace. That's awesome. And then they have a category for literature, and I don't read.
I mean, the read, there's that part I would enjoy, but even then it's just like, oh, you gave out a book of fucking poems about war, children of from the war zones or whatever.
It's more
convoluted
convoluted
I'm sure
than
that's
that.
good.
It's more convoluted than that.
Yeah. And there's like, yeah, I'm sure you did great strides for medicine. I don't know what the new fucking gene folding therapy does. But I'm sure it's great.
I would say if someone would cure MS or cancer or whatever, he would get the Nobel Prize.
Yeah, and then I wouldn't hear about it from the Nobel Prize.
No, but you would know it from news sources who spread it to YouTubers and whatever who. Like,
now you just
you
know.
listen
Oh
to.
yeah, this person sold cancer. If they sold cancer, people would try and sell it, and he would live happily ever after anyway. But like now I know that. Oh yeah, now it's €1 million that he doesn't that he can just stop working on science for a while.
Yeah. He have done his part to society.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. I mean,
they can continue. We can whack out a few more inventions out of them.
To be fair, in Sweden you cannot live with only $12 million,
12 million.
10 million SEK in crowns.
No, that's actually fair.
You need a little bit more.
Yeah,
But
it's a good long vacation, I'll say.
yes,
It's like
very long.
It's like 5 vacations.
What?
Yeah, it's like 5 vacations, but it's not enough to live off.
I mean,
How much is a boat?
a real good boat or a regular
Let's go with like a
human
cheap
boat?
yacht.
A cheap yacht? Probably like 50 million.
Like
Okay.
$200.
What?
If you go to the hobby store.
Oh, those tiny ones that
Yeah.
you put in the bathtub? Sure.
All right. What about a good boat?
A good boat, what a good Samaritan can buy, about like between 200,000 to 1 million crowns. It's like
It's like 5 weeks vacation on a boat.
how long? What the fuck?
I more meant there are 5 different vacations for 5 different years.
Oh.
That sounds more likely. I'm
was-
with you on that one.
I was thinking like cruise ship around
5
for.
weeks.
I was thinking like 5 weeks on a cruise ship and constant pina coladas.
Yeah, you could probably do that for like half 50,000 max.
Yeah, and I mean, if you have self-restraint, you could have a 5-week vacation in Vegas, and then you can make 12 million go.
That's true, but if you're gonna go to Vegas, why not just blow it all in a week?
I mean, I went to Egypt for a week.
Yeah.
And I believe I paid a total of like 15,000 crowns.
And how many pina coladas did you have?
Well, I had good amount of food, if that is what you're asking.
Nope. Food, of course.
I don't
of course
drink
you're gonna
alcohol.
What?
Don't
I
you
don't-
drink pina colada?
No.
Ah, shit, I have to censor that. That's copyrighted.
I'm
Fuck
sure
you,
you're-
Fitting. That's
I
for you.
I think you're fine.
Are you like disrespecting his singing capabilities? Damn. dude.
No, he's the one who wants to censor himself.
Yeah, but you said it's fine. I believe it's fine.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to strike us because you sang like a second of lyrics. that
Oh, they've done worse on YouTube.
You would know, wouldn't you?
Not on us. But yes, of course I know.
Not on
Yeah.
us. Yet.
Yeah. We're so good.
I'm also
Man,
good.
we are so good at making podcasts.
We are. It's so easy to do a podcast when 15 people are gonna watch it and we don't have to care about anything.
Yes.
I think our like top is at 4 or 5 people.
No, our top is on 57.
Well, that's a short. It's not our.
No, our shorts are at 300.
We need to see the statistics of when they stopped watching.
The channel director should be knowing these things.
I don't know how to look it up. That's the reason. Or
Figure it out, man. There
Yeah,
are
yeah,
YouTube
yeah.
tutorials for this.
yeah.
I didn't know how to add a GIF of an apple into a video. I figured it out.
Yeah, there are plenty of
I said
videos-
yes.
There are plenty
God
of,
damn it.
Shut up, I'm trying to segue here. There are plenty of videos on YouTube to help educate you into doing things. Which is the subject of today's episode, edutainment.
Like Dora the Explorer.
That was
Thank you,
a
thank you.
smooth segue.
Ah, shit.
What?
3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Everything About Nothing.
And
Nothing about everything.
we've
Sorry.
done this.
Yeah, no.
We
did
haven't
it-
done the clap.
Yeah, the clap is part of the intro. It's how we know. People have a routine here, okay? People are used to a certain way of doing things, which is every time we start an episode, we always start with a clap. Except we didn't do it on the last episode,
And
and
now
now
we're gonna
it's
have
thrown off our stride completely.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna have 2 intros in the episode.
Yeah. Oh no.
Okay. Education.
Edutainment.
Like Dora the Explorer?
Yes, actually.
No.
Excellent. Which is an actually excellent example.
Finally.
You guys saw Dora the Explorer as children?
I saw it. I didn't watch it. Yes.
No, I mean, I was too young. I was
I
either,
was too young.
I was either too young to care to like understand, or I was too old to find it intriguing.
I was definitely too old to find it intriguing.
Yeah, but yes, go on, fitting.
No, I said yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Keep talking.
You
You're,
just
you're the host. You talk, boy.
Did Dora do something to you? Did Dora hurt you?
Did Swiper swipe something out of your uterus?
Did she keep asking questions after you had given her the answer?
Damn.
Yeah, she done did that.
She's a terrible friend.
Yeah.
Did Boots
I
do
thought
something?
we had something going,
What the fuck?
and she just talked to her map.
Yeah. But yeah, Dora the Explorer is a perfect example. Because for such a long time, we have tried to find ways to make education entertaining. For children, toddlers, this was made with Dora the Explorer, which is a girl going on an adventure with a monkey and a magical map and backpack, and going and interacting with the kids, asking them, "Do you see the mountain? Where's the mountain? Point at the mountain. There it is." And all while those parents are sitting there like, "I've told you 3 fucking times, Dora. The mountain is right there behind you, you blind bitch."
I was
Sorry,
I was in the age of thinking the exact same as your depiction of parents.
Mm.
Well, parents are probably more chill about it. They're like, "My kids stop thinking about me for a couple of seconds. I'm free."
I hated edutainment shows.
You hate them?
I hated them.
Ah.
I don't feel anything about them anymore because I don't watch them. I don't know the new shows. I don't care about the new shows. If there are, I feel sad for the children because I hated them as a kid myself.
Mm.
I mean, I have a question for you, Oscar.
Yeah.
Where do you draw the line at edutainment? Because, I mean, I learned all of my cooking from YouTube, but YouTube videos are entertaining. Especially like if you're interested in something, it's entertaining to watch, and that's why I had such an easy time following YouTube recipes and learning from those, because funny people make funny videos that you can learn from.
I think the line between just regular education and edutainment are just that. The like effort to make it funny or entertaining.
Yeah.
Like someone writing an essay isn't, as much as they would like to, can't be funny because an essay has to be like objectively written and factually focused.
Yeah.
But a person doing an essay on YouTube to just reach out to people and teach them about one of their subject that they know things about, they can put in as many jokes as they want. Like cooking shows, like you brought up, do this all the time. One of my favorite, not, I guess it's not a meme because it's widespread, like, but there is a guy who does cooking stuff who's like really buff and really serious, and his whole thing is just like, then you take this and you put it in the bowl. And the way he says the bowl makes me chuckle every time I hear it, because he has just a stone face, and he's just like, put it in the bowl, put it in the pan, clean up after yourself. And he's just like, it's not haha, because he's not trying to be funny, but it is entertaining because it's odd. Same thing for the guy who does like ancient who does like old-timey recipes.
Oh yeah.
It's like eggy,
Yeah.
and then you turn on the stove, that fire.
Yeah.
And it's just like, that's funny, and I'm learning. Yeah, and I'm learning to cook, and it's entertaining.
Would you say that a person that just do a recipe and tells you what to do to make the recipe work, would that be an edutainment?
What do you mean?
Imagine a person just, you take the rice and put it in the bowl, and you take this amount of flour and whatever, and he has that thing and tone every time, and he's not making jokes, he's just making the recipe, he teaches the recipe, and then it's done and the meal is done.
Mm?
Would that be called an edutainment?
No.
Why not?
It's not entertaining.
But many people think it's entertaining.
But there's no, well,
Entertainment doesn't necessarily mean comedy.
no, but I specifically stated this as they are making an effort to be entertaining. And if people find it entertaining, that's one thing, but like, it's not edutainment because the person making the stuff isn't trying to be entertaining. They're just doing their thing and trying to teach people how to do the thing.
They are trying to be entertaining enough for people to watch their recipes.
Drawing the line is not the point. It's an unnecessary discussion. Where I draw the line for edutainment is going to be different from where someone else draw the line for edutainment. It doesn't bring any. We don't gain anything from trying to figure out what's edutainment and what isn't, when there are much clearer examples of edutainment that we can talk about.
That's right.
For example, we have both studied Japanese using Duolingo.
Yeah.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
And I would say that's a form of edutainment, because they are trying in an entertaining way to teach us a language by different lessons such as listening, writing, understanding.
And they have gamified it. So learning on Duolingo has become a game.
Yeah, gamifying and education is a perfect example of edutainment.
Yeah.
People love games.
What's the difference between Duolingo and being in a classroom where you get golden stars if you do something correctly?
I guess that Duolingo's on your phone.
That's the difference?
Yeah.
Okay then.
I mean, it's on your phone. You can do it whenever you choose to do it. I guess it
They have
doesn't.
a lot more engaging lessons instead of. I would say if a teacher is just talking and doing a regular lesson, but they give you a gold star, that's a bit of more motivation. But Duolingo's interactive lessons are kind of fun. They're a drag if you forget to do it in time and you have to do it when you're shit tired. But they're semi-enjoyable.
Yeah, they have little figures. They have little like videos sometimes. I've recently added a function that I haven't explored at all, but which says like video calls with the figures. I have no idea how that works.
Yep.
AI.
It's probably AI.
Probably AI. I was really hoping for for more of a VTuber situation where they're like, but yeah, definitely. I mean, they did go out and say that they're an AI first company, which is why as soon as my subscription runs out, I'm gonna drop it.
Fair.
But it's entertainment not only because you learn something, they also have just made a brand out of it.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned, I think I mentioned before, the social media aspect of Duolingo is unhinged as hell. They go into all the memes, they make anti-jokes, and they just have a wild time with it. And it's just like, I don't understand how you're doing this, but hey, whatever keeps people doing their lessons, I guess.
Yeah. Didn't you say that Duo has died?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah. There was there was a like murder mystery. They're like, who done it? What happened? They had like a mourning period. They had a funeral, and then Duo burst his way through the coffin, and I was coming to your house because you haven't done your daily lessons.
You can never kill the duo bird.
Nope.
Nope.
But you can murder him multiple times and serve him as chicken, I guess.
Yeah, you can just make him slow down, but never stop him.
Yeah.
The Duo bird is like the unstoppable snail. At
Yeah.
some point, he will get you.
Correct. Similar thing to Duolingo. I completely forgot to do it, but I found a app that teaches you coding in a similar style to Duolingo. It's called Mimo.
Cool.
And yeah, it's basically Duolingo but for coding. You learn like how coding works. You pick a coding language and you start from like how does it function? Like what's the most basic thing? Like how do you write code in it? What does the different marks and how you structure it change the outcome? What are some common prompts used to test code that you are running?
Cool.
Yeah. And also it's different between like writing in your own and using pre-chosen cards to fill in the blanks, and it's just like, yeah, it's different. And there's so many like ways to educate you now.
Yeah. Would you say that you have picked up coding a bit?
Nope. I started and then I dropped it, and then I started again, and then I dropped it.
Yeah.
I started because my friend learned coding, and tried to get me in on like the hype. And I was like, I'm sure. I mean, the money's good. I'm sure it's helpful. And then I found an app that found it, and I was like, okay, I could, if it's like Duolingo, I could learn a bit of coding to like surprise him, to learn how he does things. And then I was like, cool. Then I told him, and he was like, nice. And I was like, yeah, nice, cool. Now I've done that thing, and then I just forgot to keep my streak going, and I just dropped it. And then after a while, I tried to pick it up again, and I was like, I don't have the same motivation, and so are you okay?
I was silent, screaming not to bring any attention to it.
You mean how you kicked the table?
Without shoes on.
Yeah. At least it was at least you only hurt your heel and not any of your toesies.
You were talking about coding?
I was talking about coding. I think I finished up with coding. I should really pick up coding again.
All right. Do you like it?
It's It's entertaining enough. Like it's interesting to learn how computers work, or like, well, how the data itself work.
All right.
And like I see a lot of memes about coding, because once I got into it, and because my friend's into it, so I'm so like the more so I'm like I don't get the context, but I get the funny, and so I want to learn the context.
Cool.
Like I want to know what a syntax error is.
The only thing I know about coding, pretty much, is that pseudo is supposed to solve all issues.
Oh, cool. Everyone should just do that. Oh, right. Now, perfect example, another example of edutainment, which is probably the way more interesting and fun one. And I should probably show you, which I guess our listeners will not experience. They will probably be outside of this. But like one perfect example is on Instagram, I have recently found a page of people, or well, not one page, multiple pages of people using AI voice bots to have Peter Griffin teach you about coding or how about internet or conspiracy theories or any other subject you can think of. Yeah, there's conspiracy Peter and there's IT support Peter. It's like he's just explaining to Stewie, full stack Peter.
Peter, I keep hearing that garbage collectors prevent memory leaks, but how do they actually do that?
In C++, you have to free memory yourself when an object is no longer needed, and forgetting this can cause your app to run out of memory. Languages like Java and Go use garbage collection to clean up unused memory for you.
That sounds great, but how does the garbage collector decide when to reclaim memory?
It watches object references at runtime, and when nothing points to an object, the garbage collector marks it as unreachable and reclaims its memory automatically.
Okay, but why do some developers still choose languages without garbage collection?
Garbage collection consumes CPU and memory resources, and during heavy GC cycles, performance can drop in demanding applications.
Is there a way to have safe memory cleanup without those pauses?
Yes. C++ offers smart pointers, which free memory when they go out of scope, and Rust uses a borrow checker to enforce ownership rules at compile time, eliminating leaks without runtime overhead.
I get it now. Choosing a language comes down to balancing convenience and raw performance.
Exactly. Matching the language features to your project needs gives you the right mix of safety and speed.
So I have no idea what half those words mean, but you get the point.
I do. I felt very, very overwhelmed. And I didn't learn anything other than like, this sounds legit, Peter. You got it.
Exactly, like it still sounds legit, and like to understand it, I now have to go like either look up words or I go to another short where full stack Peter explains to me what those other words mean.
You're watching Peter Griffin teach something about computers, and I'm watching Yeti blogs.
What's Yeti Vlogs?
Yeah, Yeti vlogs.
What's a Yeti blog?
Well, it's vlogs. I said it incorrectly. Yeti vlogs is the new Google video AI software where you make some prompts and they make a video out of it.
Ooh.
And they have it is videos of a Yeti that goes around the forest and makes vlogs.
Oh no! Wait, I've seen this one.
Those are hilarious.
What the fuck?
Yes.
I just found this.
Yes, and they are hilarious.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
So, yeah, so that's the things I've been watching while you educate yourself. I just watch that crap.
Yeah, well, okay, so that was different from what I found, but yeah, similar vein of Bigfoot out in the woods vlogging with a selfie stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like another perfect. But yeah, like there are so many things, ways, especially now with short form content, that you can make like entertaining educations.
Hey, how's it going over there? What you doing?
I'm trying to find my Bigfoot vlogging video, and I didn't realize how far back it was. I'm starting to think. Oh yeah, Piracy Peter. I forgot about Piracy Peter. It's a Peter that tells you how to pirate things.
Oh, nice. Just
legally.
what? In Sweden, it's always legal.
Yeah.
It is. That's why Pirate Bay hasn't been shut down.
Well, it's not illegal to download. Upload is a big.
down, and the makers are in prison.
No.
Okay.
You can look it up, and the Pirate Bay is back up.
Well, yeah, mirrors of it are up because people don't want it to be removed.
I believe the original page is still up. Oops.
Wow. Yeah. No. Yeah. They sure did.
They did that.
It's. I guess we just assume because we have a pirate party specifically for it.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah. We also have the missionating copymist. What's it called?
Is this a political party you're talking about?
They are a religion. Started, I think, here in Sweden.
Makes sense.
Mystical.
Yeah. Well, it shows what we know, but yeah, yeah.
We should watch more edutainment things.
Yeah, then we might know that in 2010 there was a verdict that put the 4 people responsible for the Pirate Bay in jail with 46 million crowns in damages to pay. But people still do use the Pirate Bay, or well, mirrors of it.
Yeah. I'm unsure about this, but I think I heard that the Pirate Bay is the biggest torrent site in the world still.
Yeah. Speaking of big sites, total sidetrack from anything on the subject. Did you know that you can't reach Pornhub in France anymore?
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
I've heard about it.
Yeah, France is like one of the biggest consumers of Pornhub in, I think, at least Europe. And they wanted to push for a law that makes it harder for children to enter the site, and Pirate Bay pushed back with being like, well, we're not gonna scan people's faces before they enter Pornhub.
You mean Pornhub because you said Pirate Bay? Yes.
Yes. Before they enter Pornhub, Pornhub, as they would say, yeah. RedTube.
Yeah.
They're all owned by the same company.
Oh,
yeah, I learned that too. But
edutainment.
Yeah, which is why it's not illegal in France to go onto Pornhub, but Pornhub have like, but if you go into Pornhub from like a French network or IP address, you will instead get up a big picture, like a famous art piece, which is all about like freedom. So it's not that you can't. So it's not that it's illegal to go onto the Pornhub from France. Pornhub has removed itself from France. It's like second biggest consumer.
Damn.
Isn't this why the VPN, one of the VPNs, just skyrocketed recently?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes way too much sense.
The invisible chain of capitalism.
Yeah, I saw a small segment of either a video or a short clip or whatever, and they showed a graph of when TikTok got banned, and the graph was like very uppity whoopity and bubbling down and up and down. It was not that big difference in how their VPN got used, right? And now it just skyrocketed. It was so much higher because of the ban of Pornhub in France.
Yep, second biggest consumer in at least Europe. But yeah, and this is not. Here's the thing. This is where I guess the line of edutainment does get a little blurry, because I learned this from Teknikpodden, which is a Swedish radio or a Swedish podcast driven by an actual radio show. And it's not like they're trying to be funny or entertaining. They are like somewhat funny and entertaining, as radio hosts usually are, because they realize that you have to be entertaining or people will switch the channel. Yeah. But like, it's not entertainment first. It is information first, and it's just a funny subject to talk about.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Did you guys hear that OnlyFans is being banned in Sweden?
Or
Yeah.
at least the content of paying OnlyFans isn't getting banned. It's the you pay someone and they act because of the payment.
Yeah.
You tell someone what you want them to do and pay for it.
Yeah.
I think it's being brought up like on the EU level too.
Yes.
But yeah, it's people are becoming more and more like, yeah, it's digital prostitution,
Yeah.
which of course is not great.
Well, they have looked into it, and many people are actually like having their lives not occupied. What is a bad thing?
Ruined.
Well, no, they are. Someone is controlling them to do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have looked into it that many OnlyFans is actually controlled by either one person or another person or more people, and that is why they have taken action to make it illegal to be paid for certain acts, sexual acts most prominently, because it is what we would call a prostitution, where someone is getting money for someone else's sexuality or sexual acts secondhand.
It's digital pimping.
Yes. So I believe that is one of the reasons why they do this, because of the safety of someone getting prostituted,
Yeah.
prostituted,
Pimped out.
yeah, to make them not be needed to be the victim of that sort of thing anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's good.
Yeah.
It does bring in a lot. It does affect a lot more people than probably the ones that they want to affect, and it is a hot topic discussion. But it's good that we're at least discussing it and going through.
And when it comes to porn, right? There will always be in this dark society we live in. There will always be someone that is getting used or forced into something in the porn scene somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sadly, that is the way it goes.
Yeah.
To bring it on to a lighter note and to bring it back on track, did you know that there are people or teachers who put their videos up on both YouTube and Pornhub? Because Pornhub, the ad revenue from Pornhub is way higher than YouTube's.
Yeah, I've heard that.
I heard somewhere like some professor put either a student just recorded a professor or the professor just put their whole lecture up, the whole student course.
Yeah, I think the professor, because I think it's a more popular thing than you would think. Like I think more and more teachers are, or at least educational video content creators, are putting more videos on Pornhub, or on porn sites. There are like so much just non-porn on porn sites that it's pretty amazing actually. Like, oh yeah, quick wank, and now I'm gonna learn about thermodynamics. I have a test.
I'll do
tomorrow.
both.
Yeah, I'll do both. I can both jerk. I can just have two tabs on the same site.
On one side, I have this greedy, this sad old man who just speaks maths, and on the other side, I get a woman getting railed on a.
No, finish the sentence.
No.
Railed on a rail is where you were heading with that.
I was gonna say on a paddle boat, but that was just weird.
That would have been way funnier. Why didn't you say that?
Because it's
Stop
weird.
Had you just
Judging yourself. Stop doubting you're funny.
if you had just said it with your gut, everyone would have just nodded in agreement or laughed.
Everyone would have stood
it got
up,
weird
clapped
because
and laughed.
yeah, it got weird because you made it weird, dude.
I don't feel like getting railed on a paddle boat sounds like a good sentence to say. Call me.
Good one.
Call me a little bit like laid back, but I
Or
don't.
laid back.
What? Don't do it.
You said to call.
Yes, but not literally.
Oh,
Damn.
What the fuck does this bitch want?
I don't know. He's insatiable. Kind of like that girl getting railed on the paddle boat. Heyo!
And now he steals my joke. Nice.
Well, you
I-
didn't want it.
Yeah,
I
obviously.
did say it!
No!
Yes, I did!
Under pressure.
Under pressure!
Pushing down on me.
Under pressure!
On you.
I can't do lyrics under pressure.
DJ
No one knows.
Khaled.
You don't. Very few people actually knows the lyrics to Under Pressure.
Okay. Is that a flex or whatever?
No, I'm like, it's weird.
Why is that weird?
Well,
I have
everyone
never
knows
heard.
the under pressure
Yeah,
part.
yeah, but-
the moment you near the end of that on that refrain, people are like, okay, pushing
Chorus,
down
yeah.
on me.
Yeah, but it's because just that part, under pressure, is made in a lot of movies. Yeah.
I didn't know that the song was called Under Pressure.
What?
Yeah.
Damn.
I recall that melody and that bit that goes like.
But it also starts with dun 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 dun.
Oh yeah,
dun,
that
dun,
part I know.
dun.
Yeah. And I've never heard the whole song, so
Yeah. Who did this? Who did that song? Was it the
I
Beatles?
don't know. It might be. They have done so many songs.
All right.
You know, in the top 50 covered songs, they almost have more than half in the
Beatles?
world. The Beatles, yeah.
Makes sense.
No, it doesn't fucking make sense. One band being covered so many times that they have almost half of 50 of the most covered songs in the world. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but to quote John Lennon, they were more popular than Jesus.
Yeah, they were super popular and they're easy to cover
Fair.
because they have songs that are just under pressure. We did it right. We kind of did it right now.
David Bowie and Queen.
David Bowie and Queen.
They did it.
Oh, they did the Under Pressure.
Yes.
Nice. Is this the David Bowie episode?
No, I hope not. He deserves an own episode.
He sure does.
Yeah, he's cool and
There's
weird.
a star man waiting in the sky.
I like Labyrinth.
Labyrinth was great.
Well, I don't know why he gets so much recognition from that movie.
It was a good movie. Also,
I mean,
he's
what
David
else did
Bowie.
what else did he do?
He has made so many songs.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure. What else? He made songs.
Many
with-
movies, many songs. What else can I what should you say, artist and actor do?
A good pasta.
I mean, he
Nice.
probably made a super great bolognese. I don't know.
I sure hope so. Did he ever do like a paint job on a car?
If you refer to come on someone's back, sure.
The fuck?
That what? See, you can say that with your whole stomach, but when but the joke rail a girl on a paddle boat.
That's too far.
That's too far.
I mean, he was a like sexual icon.
He
Yeah.
was.
Yeah,
Of course it was.
of course he was.
It's David Bowie.
Yeah,
Have
fair.
you seen that fucking hair?
Yeah, who wouldn't fuck David Bowie?
I would not.
Fake fan.
To be fair, I don't like his music that much, and I'm the first one to say it. I don't like David Bowie that much.
Hey, Bowie heads, get him.
Bowie
Get him.
heads, is that what they call them? Selves?
Maybe.
Bowie heads.
Boweans.
Boweans? That sounds like a tribe.
Boeing 747.
Oh shit! They're gonna fly at me now.
Davids.
The Davids. I believe there's a restaurant called the Davids somewhere. We are the Davids. We eat at the Davids, and we are David heads. Damn, cult culture. And yes, that was easier to say.
Yeah. Yeah. And music is also is a thing that's can very easily edutainmentable.
I bet it is.
I have never been taught by music. What do you
A,
mean?
B, C, D.
Yeah. You telling me the ABC song, you didn't learn the ABC song as a child and it helped you keep track of the letters?
It helps me keep track of the like order of letters, of course. But it haven't helped me know what letter is which. If you think about A and B, how they are squared, how they are written and how they look, the song doesn't help me see those letters in how they are shaped or how they are used.
So
The
when
song-
you sang the song, you didn't see them in your head?
No, I don't actively look at them, no. I just sing the song. What?
You don't.
Do you have aphantasia?
No, we've been through
I
this.
think you just don't know the alphabet.
Are you
I think he listened to the song separately from looking at the alphabet.
But he must have connected them at some point, right? You would think at some point
Hey
he
Tommy,
would.
I don't believe you. Write down the alphabet right now.
Hey, Tommy, write down the alphabet.
I don't have paper. I don't have a pen.
What does an A look like?
That was a star.
That's
No.
almost right. There you go. And
Those are
what tone does that make?
What the fuck?
What tone do you connect with the letter A?
You have synesthesia.
What the fuck is synesthesia?
Because I would say it's A.
I would say A. Not A. I would say A.
Yeah, but I
B,
asked for a tone,
C,
not a
D, E, F, G, H. Do you want more?
No, but I want you to admit that the way you learned it was A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
No, I learned it A, B, C, D, E, F, J.
Bullshit.
No, I told you specifically before you started ranting on me. I learned the order because of the song. That's the only thing I use it for.
Yeah.
Yeah, the order, where it is in the alphabet, not anything else. Not the shape, not the sound, nothing else.
Yeah, and you know what? Looking at the letter will not tell you how it sounds.
No, but people doesn't.
So you need
but if
multiple
you
lessons to learn something.
yeah, but if you say an, you would never think that it's an A there. You would say it's an sound, not a sound. If you say A, you don't say apple, you say apple.
Apple.
I would totally say, hey, can I get an apple? Come on, toss me an apple.
You would never sing the song in the context of using how the words are described with the letters. For example, you don't say an, you say an apple, not an apple.
An apple.
Tart and an apple cart.
So no, I don't use the song to describe what the sounds of the letters do. No,
No, but you know the order because of the song.
I know the
It is
order.
a lesson.
What?
It is a lesson.
Yes, that's the only thing I use the song for, to know the order.
Yeah. Can I
Yes.
shove a thing in here?
Don't point at his asshole, please.
Have you heard the Japanese alphabet song?
No?
This is amazing.
Okay, I'll teach you a Japanese alphabet song. You know, A, B, C, D, that one. You get A, E, U, E, O, Ka, Ki, Ku, Ke, Ko.
What? There's no way that song is real. In my country, the song is like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, like the usual kid song that is lame as fuck. And the chord will be like 1, 4, 5 and repeat until the parents are dead. But that song just hit different. Gua kulik dulu bentar. The song is just too good. This can't be real. I'm just gonna play it to you.
We are jumping a lot of editing.
We are editing.
Sorry.
We are making
Man,
a lot
we are
of.
making a lot of work for the editor in this one. Haven't had this
yeah.
many jumps since the Bruno Mars episode.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, I loved the Bruno Mars episode.
But yeah, the Japan alphabet song, as they call it, even though they have like 2 alphabets and whatever you called it.
They have 2 syllables and kanji.
Where did we left off?
Edutainment.
Edutainment!
Yeah, do you have any examples of edutainment?
Dora the Explorer.
Alright.
Have you not learned any French from Expedition 33?
Oh, right. No. We were
Alright then, fuck me.
Yeah, fair enough.
We were talking about the alphabet, and I was saying the song. That's where we were. That's what we jumped from.
Oh right, from
Yeah.
the alphabet song to the Japanese alphabet song.
Yes, that's what we jumped from.
But you so you didn't learn any French from Expedition 33, yeah?
No.
And
I learned that French could sound beautiful.
but shorts on social media platforms. Do you have any of that are like?
I've explicitly
Educational?
said this a lot. I don't know if people listen because I talk a lot, but I don't like to learn new stuff. I'm one that is like actively not trying to search to learn new stuff.
No, but like I don't decide what I watch. The algorithm decides for me.
Yeah, well, I skip things that needs to tell me if I learn stuff or not. I've learned stuff about American things and what happens, but that's just news, right? So,
Yeah, well, I mean, news, I guess, could be like educational.
of course, you learn about how the world works
Yeah.
in now.
Yeah,
Yeah. So,
there's the. Have you guys seen the guy who goes that looks at companies and be like, "What are you up to, buddy?"
Oh yeah.
no.
I can't remember, but I think the latest one I saw was GM or GE.
General Electronics.
I think
General
that's
Electrics.
One. Yeah, I think that was that, or it was another short I saw with that one. I can't remember which one he has done, but he's very funny.
He's very funny. He does a lot. He has an education in Homeland Security. Yeah, he's official. And he goes into a lot of tea companies are just cults apparently.
British cults?
Just cults. They don't. The tea isn't tea is in general is popular. Is consumed by England, but they don't necessarily make the teas.
Okay.
The teas can pop up anywhere.
Yeah, well, Chinese tea is almost the most popular.
Oh, there
right?
you have some tea making cults. I'll tell you.
Cult. I was
Yeah, no.
thinking you would say cultures, but sure.
I mean,
cults
they
as well.
definitely have that too. But yeah, there's some Asian cults do make a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But yes, General Electric is crazy when you think about it. I love I learned about it when I was studying economics, and I found one that's I think it was Russian Badger actually, who made like.
Is he the one who makes smooth animations with like Gmod?
Yes.
Then we have seen the same.
Yeah. He's a Let's Player, but he makes a lot of like animation using his mocap suits. And just a fuck ton of free Gmod assets. Thank you. I was like, fuck avatars.
You were literally
I
looking
ran out-
through
I-
castle and grain for your words in that little box
I ran
inside
out
your
of
head.
steam. But yeah, I was watching a video on him, and it's just like,
Why are you reading a washing machine manual? This is not a washing machine manual. What do you mean? It says General Electric right on. Yes, General Electric, maker of the GAU 8 Avenger machine gun on the A10 Thunderbolt. First of all, that's a warthog. Second of all, Fairchild Republic makes the A10. Fairchild Republic makes the A10. General Electric makes the machine gun. So you're telling me that the people that make that are the same people that make that. Yes, that one spins to make something clean, that one spins to make something disappear. It's really not that complicated. You don't find it weird that a company that makes toasters is a company that also vaporizes people? Vaporize is not the right word. I neutralize targets, but toasters, machine guns, it's all just engineering. God, capitalism is weird.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
It's really.
yeah. And then I looked into it, and the bunch of like companies that do parts use them in military use.
Of course,
Yeah.
that's a lot of money making.
Oh yeah, it's the biggest economy in America.
Yeah, but I mean, look at Saab. It started out as a something don't remember what. Then it became planes.
Yeah.
And then it became cars. And now the car's gone, but the plane's still there.
Yeah, remember, hey people, remember, anytime you get a new technology, the military has had it for a couple of years,
Especially in America.
especially in America. So yeah, that's you can also like education can come from any weird direction too.
Well, education is just learning what's new or something new for your perspective, right?
Yeah, that's also the well, not just that's the thing, right? There are different types of education as well. There's like education of learning a like what's the word? Allmänbildning.
Common sense.
Common sense, yeah, or well, common facts, I guess. Common knowledge.
Common knowledge.
Yeah, common knowledge. And then there's like, hey, here there's specific facts that is like someone with autism have their special subject that they will make an entertaining video about. And then there are people who are like, hey, here's something happening in the world right now that you should probably know, and I'm presenting in a funny format. And then there's just more general things like cooking, like the recipe or cooking tips, and that is just like made in a way that makes you want to keep watching even through the boring parts. Like so there's multiple forms of education, but yeah, just learning something new or deepening your knowledge.
Have you seen that guy that is cutting wood and on lives all the time, and he's just cutting wood, and people watch him, and it started out with
$5 a month. How do you have hours of time to watch me and not $5?
Wait, does someone give some subs? Ah, bro, you didn't have to. Can I give that money back? Oh, is there any way I can give their money back? Oh, you too, and once again, I'm telling you, you don't have to sub. Like, you don't have to. You can watch the stuff for free. Like, that's the best thing.
Right? And he got so much fame, so he is super popular now. So now he talks to the stream, and it's become like wholesome, and he's generally a good guy that just makes some cutting shit. But the thing with his thing is he's just cutting stuff and talks. It's not more entertaining than education. It's just a socialization which makes it entertaining to be around, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you might learn about woodcutting as well.
Yeah. And I think if he was giving like more tips on woodwork, that would definitely qualify as edutainment. It's just fun to be around someone who knows what they're doing and doing what they love. And to answer your question, no, I have not seen this guy cutting wood.
You haven't?
No.
He has his like a circular saw that spins in the middle of the frame, and he takes big logs and cuts it with that.
Cool.
Yeah.
I would say that my favorite still form of edutainment is Healthy Gamer, because I've learned so much from them from the past, what is it, like 3 years now. And I think you made a point talking about Teknikpodden, that they are just entertaining to see because they have to be, otherwise no one will listen. And yeah, that's kind of like, it's sort of Healthy Gamer style to be like, yeah, these subjects are boring. Like, you have a 1,200 page textbook that is what you have to read to learn psychology, and it's very boring, but they make it very entertaining to watch, and just it's very digestible and very easy to learn, and yeah, so that's my favorite.
Yeah. Nice.
Hell yeah.
I just realized another perfect example that I'm sure that it's impossible that we haven't experienced this. Did you, as children, ever play those computer games focused on learning?
Yeah.
I think I tried them.
In school.
Yeah. Like and there are the simple ones that like you go into a website and you like guess the fucking and you tell me where the country is, and it's just like which I failed, by the way, terrible at geography. But there's also just like these games, multiple different lines of games where you have like a cartoon figure or whatever. The point and click games based on like, yeah, you gotta solve these math problems, or you gotta go to these places in the world and learn about what it's like in these countries. And like I think Carmen Sandiego is a famous example of this. It's like a mystery game where you're hunting this Carmen Sandiego, which is this thief dressed in red, and you go all over the world and you learn about those places in the world to try and solve the mystery. Here's one about a dog and a rabbit that I don't remember the names of, but they get revived every Pride Month because they're like canonically gay or something, or spiritually gay and not canonically.
All right. Yeah.
But they also had lines of like point and click educate, like solve these math problems, solve these like geometry, learn about this history facts sort of thing.
Your child games were a lot more fun than ours, at least mine. We had a triangle with bubbles. You click the bubble and you got to something to solve. And when you solved, I believe 1 or 2 or 3 in a row, you get a little video cut. And then that was it. Then you have to do 3 more. And then you get another video cut, and so on.
Was this in school or in your own home?
No.
Oh.
School only.
That's probably why.
Yeah. I haven't played a education game at home ever for educational purposes.
How the fuck?
What do you mean?
I keep trying to find any avenue where you can be explain how you learned anything ever
in my life.
Yeah, and you keep avoiding, and you keep saying no. I have never once learned this ever.
Okay.
And yet you know stuff.
My learning process is that I hear it once, and if I find it interesting, I retain it. I have had so easy to be. Okay, this feels a lot of bragging, but in my school years and in my education, I had it so easy during my learning phase that I was like, I didn't read the school books. I just listened to the teacher. I did the assignment, and I got almost to highest grade there was on our level, right?
Yeah.
But it was so easy to learn stuff, so I just stopped caring.
No, I get it. I'm the same, except for the high grade stuff. I did never, even if I knew the like answers, I didn't care to explain because that rarely was ever a written requirement.
Yeah,
it only says what's the answer, and I gave them the answer, and then they were like, "Well, why didn't you explain it?" And I'm like, I
gave you the fucking answer.
I gave you the answer. What more do you want?
Exactly.
I'm not gonna put down more work.
Yeah, I was the same. Though when they asked me how to, I was more like I was more combatant at it. So I was now like, why should I? And then they told me, oh well, it's just because you should, so you can prove that you understand how you do it. Fine. And I tell them how to do it, and then they gave me the higher grade because of it, right? But I've been that way all my life. I believe it's because of my autism. I don't have a superpower autism that I retain all information that I have learned, right? I only learn and retain the selective ones that I find interesting. And I've been lazy all my life. So I only retain small fractions of everything I want to learn, which means I learn a lot of everything, but still not a good amount. Right? Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
So I have a lot of information inside my brain. Most of it is necessary for life to keep going in my position. Yeah.
Did you learn anything from my Beyblade episode, or did that just slip straight out?
I learned that the people are actually having physics around it to make it do crazy shit, and I learned that it is very old.
Okay, good. I'm happy at some point part of that you found some of it interesting enough to retain.
The thing is, I always also brag that I have a lot of unnecessary information in here. I'm not gonna say anything more.
I mean, for the Beyblade episode, there are certainly points of it that some of it went over my head, but I do remember when you said that a Beyblade nowadays is not just one solid piece. Now it's a lot more complicated. You have to build it up. And the meta of how to do things. I remember you talked about the really tall, beefy, just defense that no one could beat.
Yep.
Yeah, and that one. And I remember when you said that there literally are rubber tips that you can have to have a more chaotic Beyblade. That's like, who would do that? That feels like something. It feels like it would just throw itself out of the ring with rubber, but a lot of it made sense.
Yeah,
I had one with a rubber tip when I was a kid.
A condom.
When he was a kid. Fitting.
What did I do?
Oh, what did you do? No, a Beyblade. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I guess it's not like rubbery enough to bounce. It's just rubbery enough to get grip.
Yeah, exactly.
Unlike the plastic one that just slides.
Yeah, so I learned stuff just from living life. Yeah. Weird, huh?
Yeah, very weird. I guess I've grown to be kind of the opposite. I love like learning stuff, and then that's why I keep finding these like edutainment avenues, because I love learning stuff, because I don't retain that much of it. It's just like, oh fuck, this was an interesting fact. I'm gonna retain this for like 2 days.
Damn.
And then I go back and then at some point something's gonna trigger my neurons from like, I remember this. Where have I remembered this from? I learned this somewhere, somehow.
Yeah. I have a good example for when we had that Cthulhu game day when we played. And we were in space, right?
Ooh, yeah.
And we were talking about, we have to get the spacesuit, and we have to get out, and we have to repair shit and stuff. And remember, I was arguing about, but we don't. Regular astronauts doesn't have sharp tools with them, which was an argument that was tried to be refuted, and people was thinking, but they have to have a knife or something that actually can puncture stuff. And I was like, no, that's not how they do. Which I had to, and that sort of thing is so unnecessary to remember and know of. But I still remember it because I thought it was interesting, because that means that their tools that they use is unconventional and very weirdly shaped and weirdly used, which is pretty awesome. And then I found out about cold welding, and that is awesome.
What's cold welding?
In space,
Yeah.
it is so cold
Yeah.
that if you have two metals of the same sort, same metal sort,
Yeah.
right? You can rub them together and they will fuse.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's so weird to think about not using heat to fuse metals with each other. So if the metals have the same properties, I don't think or know if they actually need to be the same metals exactly. I just know that they will fuse because of the the friction of coldness is gonna make them like they literally fuse.
Yeah, no, yeah. Now that I think about it, it makes sense. Because one thing I know about vacuums is that when you're in space, because there's a vacuum, it's not actually cold.
No.
It's that there is there's just that there's nothing to there's no resistance.
Exactly.
So that like any heat is heat.
Yeah.
And it will just continue like gather and like
I don't know the process
Yeah,
or
me
how the
neither.
physics works. I just know that they literally weld together,
Yeah,
which is
but that's like how like meteors and stuff can be like have a tail and burn, like traveling through space.
yeah.
Like there are those, they leave a trail, right? Comet leaves a trail. Like when they enter into the atmosphere,
Yes.
they start burning.
Yes.
Because suddenly where there was nothing, there's now friction.
Yeah. That's another part. I don't know the difference between meteor and comet. Someone might correct me on this.
Comet is ice.
So it's only size.
Yeah, there's probably some.
I think meteor is specifically when it enters to a planet.
A meteor is a rock. A meteorite is a rock that has landed.
Okay.
A comet is ice.
Exactly. I thought it was different because it was ice and rock. Because comets you usually say it's a comet trail, the tail, right? So a comet that leaves a tail is a comet that gets broken by something. So it's broken pieces that splatters behind it, and that's what you see as a tail. It's small bits of ice, maybe rock pieces, that becomes the trail of it. And then when it enters atmosphere, then it starts to burn. So it doesn't burn in space. The light that makes it shine is just reflection because it's ice making water reflections to shine to us, making it look like it's burning, which is pretty awesome. That's all I know about a comet. It's just a broken piece that broke into many more pieces.
Yeah, I don't know the difference either. I just know the line, when does a comet become a meteor? When does the fire become a blaze?
Oh, yeah.
Like it's an escalation of danger. Epic the musical, go listen to it now.
It's that Poseidon thing, right?
Yes.
When does
the Odyssey, the musical.
When does a comet become a meteor? When does a fire become a blaze?
When does a man become a monster?
Yeah.
Very good, very good. Well, I think that we're gonna put an end to it here because we've been recording for apparently an hour and a half.
Remember that we have a lot of downtime during our stop. Yeah, we do.
It's like 10 minutes tops.
Still, that means this episode is just 1:20.
Yeah, and that's like the regular stopping time.
Sure.
We now cut this. We now have two episodes ready for him to be hyper focused on.
And I'm gonna fix your Beyblade episode.
Yoo-hoo!
Yeah.
I expect it out by the end of the month.
What did you say?
I expect it out by the end of the month. I want it on my desk by the end of the month.
Sure, it's just
I want
9.
Pictures of Beyblade.
I'm not gonna give you a picture of Might. Okay.
Yeah. You can add some pictures.
1,
you can do that.
2, 3.
You can add some pictures of Beyblade.
Clapping?
He said cut this.
Yeah, then we moved on. So I forgot to clap. Oh well. Anyway,
Should we end it?
3, 2, 1. Anyway, thank you all for listening. This has been another beautiful episode of Everything About Nothing.
And
Nothing about everything.
I think you two should have switched in this episode.
why?
I think you did the and in the last one.
So I usually never does it. Now it's my turn.
All right, fair enough. Wait,
Great.
no, that can't be right. I should have done it.
Should you have done the and?
3, 2, 1. Thank you everybody for listening to Everything About Nothing.
And
Nothing about everything.
This is the second time we did this, as you sure noticed.
They're hearing.
They're hearing the full thing.
They're hearing
Good.
both of them.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
I said and in the beginning.
Yeah, this has been an episode of Edutainment. I hope you have wonderful examples of edutainment you want to bring up in the comments.
It would be great to listen to your opinions.
Yeah, I'd love to learn stuff, and Tommy needs to learn some things.
What?
So,
Need is a special word.
and Fitting has also been here.
I sure have, my dude.
All right, well, thank you all so much for listening. I hope you have a wonderful time. I'm Oscar.
I'm Tommy.
I'm fitting.
Bye! You're so dumb.